24. So we probably wrote it down yesterday. Do you guys remember what the volume formula is for a pyramid?
It is 1/3 times base area breadth.
Okay, but on that picture below 25, that's what we're talking about for 24. How would you find the area of that base?
Base area.
Can you guys tell what shape that is on the base?
An octagon?
No, it's close. Close.
It's heptagon.
Heptagon.
I said it first.
Nuh-uh.
Okay. Yeah, it's a heptagon. So if we're finding like a heptagon or octagon, what formula did we use?
The 1/2 times square times bottom times.
Right. So instead of just area of the base, we can be a little more specific. The area of the base is going to be 1/2 apothem perimeter. The base has 7 sides, so the perimeter would be like. Anyway, you guys.
63.
I'm not doing that one. That's even. 25. Explain why it would be difficult. This is a sentence. Why it would be difficult to find the surface area of the pyramid? You guys know why it'd be hard to find the surface area of that pyramid?
Yes,
Why?
because they're all split up.
Because it's like a leaning pyramid, all the faces are like different sizes. So you can't use the formula.
All the faces are.
I think the books put all the slant heights are different. For the sides.
They should go.
And they can't be, and, yeah, let's play it like that, it's fine. You can't figure them out. Yeah.
What's your opinion on Ninjago?
I know it's something to do with Lego, that's my opinion.
We weren't supposed to do twins.
That's 25.
Oh, my bad.
Mr. Dorn, would you prefer the mountains or the beach?
Probably beach, because I don't like cold weather that much.
What if it was a beach
What if
mountain?
I'm sure how that would work.
A
A cliff? Are you talking about a cliff?
I don't know.
Forrest said that he saw the welding guy at church.
No
Did he?
way.
And he was at the front while they were doing worship. Apparently, he's one of the guys that like prays over people when they go up to the front, I guess. So,
I pray this man will become a welder.
God, I
Pray.
pray you shape his hands.
To
Did
shape this metal.
Help him get over his addiction to earbuds.
I pray that you got the singing voice of an angel.
Yeah.
That you give him what it takes to be a welder.
Give him what it takes.
Because that is only by you, Lord.
Okay, on 26, this looks confusing. This is a picture of a piston / cylinder in a car.
A times 8.
So this is. Have you guys heard of like the cars like 6 cylinders or 8 cylinders, 10 cylinder, whatever? That's a picture of a cylinder. Well, cylinder is something. Okay, you guys know a cylinder. What shape that means, right?
It's a cylinder.
Okay, so in your car there's multiple cylinders, but it fills up with gasoline, like with the air, the gas form of gasoline, and then it ignites, and it kind of explodes, and it pushes up the piston, and the piston turns the axle, which turns the wheel, and it kind of like goes up and down and explodes, explosion, like tiny explosions. Anyway, that all happens inside the cylinder. So that blue thing in the picture is supposed to be a cylinder. Okay, so if that is true, well, you're looking at it from the side. What would the bore of the cylinder tell us?
The diameter?
Right. The bore goes all the way across there, so the bore is like the diameter, which they tell us in the problem A, it's what is it? It's not 180 now. It says the bore is 4 inches down on like on question A. And the stroke is like the what? Yeah, the stroke would be like the height.
Yes.
So the stroke on this one, I'm looking at the A part, 3.482. And the question on A is what's the displacement of the cylinder? In other words, like how much, I don't know how I can say it a different way. Like how much gasoline gets displaced. In other words, how much fills the inside. So what kind of question is that? How much fills the inside? Volume. So you're supposed to find the volume. That would be the A question.
What's the volume for?
For a cylinder.
Oh wait, I got it.
R
squared times height.
Yeah. Okay, and then we're jumping to 29. There was a B question on that one, by the way. Okay, 29, find the surface area of a sphere. You guys remember the surface area for a sphere? 4 pi r squared. So it's like the area of a circle times 4. Okay, so for 29, the radius is 14 rather. The radius is 14. So that would give us the surface area.
Are we not doing 27?
780.
No, we're not. It's not over there, right? What was it, 788 pi?
784.
Okay, 784, was this one inches? Meters squared. Yeah, no trick question on that one. Okay, number 30 says find the volume of a sphere with diameter 18. What was the volume formula for a sphere? 4/3 pi r cubed. And they give you the diameter is 18, so the radius is... Okay, on 31, what is the surface area of the moon to the nearest 1,000 square miles? So the nearest 1,000 square miles means we're rounding to the thousandths place. If the diameter is approximately 2,160 miles. So the moon is a sphere with a diameter of 2,160 miles.
That's not a lot.
It really isn't. That's probably about, I guess that's like the width of Russia.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, Russia's big, but
Yeah, but still. Like, that's crazy.
if I could, like, force my globe over here. Oh, speaking of globe, there is the latitude, longitude question. Really? It's easy peasy.
I can't do it.
You don't have what it takes.
I'm not a welder.
You're not welder material.
Yeah, but that.
She has welded before.
I have.
Yeah, I bet it went really badly.
No, but I wasn't good at it to say anything,
You
but I
burned
didn't
your
mess up.
father, didn't you?
No.
Just kidding.
Your dad caught on fire. Go ahead.
Yeah.
He was so
That's why we've
disappointed.
never seen Larry. Because it's plastic.
I kind of forgot where we're at. Oh, the moon one. Okay, so yeah, all I want is the surface area. So what was the surface area of the moon?
Get to class.
That man was so zesty, bro.
Oh, is that
Brady?
Yes. The
Bro,
guy from
one time
Tri-County.
we're at Carson's award ceremony. We get there and he like talks so fruity. We get there and he's like, we just love Carson. We love him so much. I was like, what have you been doing over here?
He was the dude that helped us with cameras for yearbook,
Yeah.
and he was also in Ava's other like coaches, old boy book coach's boyfriend or something. I don't know.
Was it a girl?
No.
That's really awkward.
No.
He was like, oh, so are you guys in basketball still?
Alright. Anyway. So we're doing the surface area formula. 4 pi r squared. So this is the diameter they gave us. So what's the radius? Or how would we find the radius?
180.
Close. 1,000.
1080.
Yeah, 1,080.
$14,657,414.68.
Okay, so the direction said round to the nearest 1,000 square mile.
Yeah.
So what would this be in the thousand? What's in the thousandth place?
The 7.
7.
Is the 7 gonna round up?
No.
Oh, so
It's gonna round down, so
no,
6.
no, it doesn't round up. So what's below 7,400 is 7,000. You don't go all the way down to 6,000. If it rounds down, you just keep it at 7. These go down to zeros.
I'm just teasing, Mr.
No,
Jordan.
he wasn't.
Well, you might have been teasing, but that's kind of an issue.
Really? Really? That's awkward.
Even.
Do you like Whataburger, Mr. Jordan?
I haven't been in a long time. I haven't been,
Pretty
but
trash.
I just remember it being
What's it?
good, but not.
It's not good.
You
No,
should
the
get
one
a
here
Dr.
is so
Pepper
bad.
chase.
It wasn't like something that
Bro,
was
those
like,
things
oh, I want
are
to go back.
bust.
They're
My sister drank it, she was like, wow. I was like, what?
No, they're,
What are
You can't
talking
screw
about?
up it.
the Dr. Pepper shake,
Yes,
so
it was
good.
terrible.
Bro,
Dude,
wait, yeah, but about
Take
that.
that back.
I had like
I understand
at
why you
least
don't like it. I
20
understand.
uncooked fries in my
That's
crack.
crazy.
Okay, 32. Describe how the surface area and volume of a sphere would change if the radius were tripled. So, the surface area of a sphere is this. What would happen to the surface area if I quadrupled it? Thought I
Was
remembered
that
that.
4?
That's 4. So, I'm going to replace the r with
4.
4r. So, what would happen, like, if I squared this, what's that turn into? 16r squared. So how many times bigger is this than the original?
4 times.
No.
5
They both have a 4 pi r squared,
16.
but this one has a 16. So
Oh.
if you quadruple the radius, the surface area is going to be 6 because of the square thing. The surface area is going to be 16 times bigger. So it's 16 times. And then you do something similar with the volume, 4/3 pi r cubed.
Is it still on 32?
Yep.
This is weird.
Were you at chapel?
Yep.
Did I do it on the drums?
Yep. Yeah, I thought the praise and worship sounded really good. I like Natalie's song.
I know. She's so good at singing. She's like, did I sound good? I think I didn't sound too good. I'm like, bro.
I already told her.
That's all she gets.
Yeah.
Today.
No more
You don't want to
compliments.
overhype someone.
I already insulted her so that you guys
Paxton is like Paxton in science when Jake was like, I take everything as a compliment. Paxton goes, you suck!
Okay, so we're gonna replace the r, we're gonna quadruple it. So if we cube that, because that's cubed, what's gonna pop out?
A number.
4 cubed, anybody?
64.
64.
It was 64 times.
Okay, so how many times bigger is this than the original?
64.
64 times bigger. So if you quadruple the radius of a sphere, the volume is 64 times bigger.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Has to do with being
Oh, I still have
3D.
this. I still have this. Oh my goodness, I forgot about this.
Okay, 33. Metal balls with a radius of 2 inches are melted and poured into a mold. Maybe I should slow down. Metal balls with a radius of 2 inches are to be melted and poured into a mold that is shaped as a 14-inch tall cone with a base of 27 inches squared. How many balls are needed to fill the mold? Okay, do you guys know what they're asking?
No.
Nope.
I think so.
Don't lie, Roman.
No.
Metal balls are melted
Oh,
liquid.
and then they're into a liquid and they're poured into a cone.
It's one of those things like when you're looking at TikTok and like, it's like a story up here and then like these
Yeah,
up here.
it's volumes, yes. So maybe I drew that too big. Let's make it a little smaller. So these are spheres, right? Not circles. It said the radius was 2? Question mark? Yeah, radius is 2.
Where's that question mark IRL?
Okay, anyway, I don't know if you can read that. And then the cone it said was 27 inches squared. They said the base was 27 inches squared. What does that mean?
That's the volume of it.
That's the area of the base.
Actually, so confused.
Okay, so they already found the circle area for us. We don't have to do it. It said the height of the cone was, lost my place, 14 inches. Okay, so what was the volume for a sphere?
4 pi r squared. Just
Okay.
kidding.
Volume for a cone?
1/3 pi r squared. He's reading what he writes. You're not wrong.
Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and plug this one in. So we got 4/3 times pi times 2 cubed. Radius is 2.
So it's gonna be 4.
So it's like 32 over 3 pi.
Did you
So
get
was it
anything?
4?
Did you get anything for Valentine's Day?
What?
Yes? No?
Oh.
No, I
You
didn't
got
say
a secret
anything.
admirer.
I didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything.
Whoa! We're on it.
That's none of you.
You got.
Oh my! He's got a
Rizzler.
Valentine's.
You got a secret admirer.
He's the Rizzler.
I always knew you.
Did you know
That's
that?
actually a fish. Nah, he's cool.
Okay.
So.
Shh, no.
No, it's about that. I promise.
You said I
Did
promise.
you know that, you know how like if it's inches you put the 2 like lines after it?
He's a
Yeah.
welder.
You know why that is? It is because inches has 2 syllables. So and then feet has 1, so it's just 1. Because they were trying
You're a welder.
they were trying to do math, like start doing math symbols to get away from the Greek. They're trying to make them like as they sound kind of,
Yeah.
so they're gonna have like a sound-based math. But that's the only as far as they got.
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
so you made us.
No way, I actually believe that.
Actually been cooking the entire class.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
So on this one, we don't have to do pi r squared. Why?
Because
Because
we already
You
have
already
it.
have the answer.
they told us the area.
If you could just repeat what I say a little bit more, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay.
He goes, what are you guys playing basketball? Oh my goodness, I need to go to school there.
What's that big line in the bottom left corner?
Bottom one. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Is that a drawing?
Oh, it's a drawing.
It keeps going.
What is it?
I'll show you after we're done.
I can see 2 people in the whole thing.
Yeah. Anyways.
Is that your Valentine?
No. Alright, so this is the volume for a ball bearing, or the metal ball, and this is for a cone. So how many balls will it take to fill the cone? How would we figure it out?
You
4.
find
It's
volume.
not the answer, no.
Volume.
No?
No.
Crap.
You find volume, and then
We found the volume.
shut
So
up.
now
The
the
answer is
answer.
4.
My
No,
brain.
we gotta.
It's a slide.
Oh no, we found the volume. Why is everybody looking at me?
What are we talking?
Listen, I'm thinking.
Let her cook now.
Let me cook.
Maybe think before you talk.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
You're gonna,
Bro, you brought another Stanley?
so,
No.
you're gonna
I
melt
accidentally
the balls, and then
Yes.
you're gonna put it in the cone,
Yes.
and then you're gonna
Oh,
count
you
how
do,
many
do you
put
do
in your
cone
cone.
volume?
Yeah, but how could you figure it out without like counting?
Cone volume?
That's the cone volume right there. Just do it.
Fake.
Cone volume divided by, the, like, circumference. Divided
Dude,
by
it's
that.
healthy. They're
Okay.
healthy.
How about this? Let's plug this maybe into the calculator. Change
Okay.
to decimal.
I know it's gonna
You
be.
divide it by,
4.
you divide by, like, 2.
33.51022116.
Okay, so this is how much is in one of the metal balls. This is how much is in the cone.
Oh,
You divide it.
Divide it.
Divide it,
You
yes.
have to find
I
X.
told
So it's
you.
4. It's 4. I
Divide
told
it.
you.
Well, actually, it comes out as like 3.7.
But you rounded up to 4.
Yeah, but to fill it up, you need to use at least
I think I got 3.
4.
Emily, that's crazy. You're right.
I know, I didn't get that.
Dang.
They
I
looked at it.
thought somebody wrote it in your book
They looked in the back of the book at the answers. In the back of the book.
because you kept saying 4 over and over like you knew.
Because I didn't know. But like 184.
It's in Whitley's book.
No. Wait, is it actually?
No.
No.
They looked.
Oh, volume.
I'm
Is
telling
that
you.
for 33 or 34?
They're
No,
fine.
it looks, she goes, she looks it up in the back of the
Forty.
book, and then she goes, when I say
Oh,
4,
I forgot it was in.
she goes, she goes, everybody act shocked when I say the answer.
Act shocked.
Wait, 34, huh?
How would they have known the answer? Anyways,
So I told her. Because I know the answer.
so on 34, they're using that picture to the right. Find the volume of water that would be required to fill the space between the cylinder and the ball. So how would you find the volume between the cylinder and the ball that's inside?
Huh?
Would you find the volume of the cylinder and then find the volume of the
You
circle?
subtract
and
the
then
volume of the ball
Wait,
from the volume of the cylinder.
I said it first.
That's not, you said
Okay.
it wrong.
Yeah, like 3 people said it. You're all right.
I said it.
The
I
volume,
said it right.
the volume of the cylinder minus the volume of the ball will give you the volume of the space in between. So yes, yeah, that's what you have to do. 35.
Wait, what's the volume of the cylinder and the volume of the ball?
Come on now, we wrote it like 2 times already.
Or at
4
least the
pi r
cylinder.
squared.
There's
4 pi
that's cylinder.
Just kidding.
Or sorry, that's sphere.
Yeah, and then the cylinder's 4
Cylinder
pi.
was where do I write that at? Pi r squared h is the cylinder.
Between us.
Okay, I gotta pull up the map. I'm the map. Or you guys can go grab the
Please stop singing over in my ear.
He dropped Earth. Imagine if he dropped it like we felt it on Earth.
No, spin the metal thing.
Oh.
Figure out how to spin the metal thing.
Huh?
Spin the metal thing for an alcohol. See, it's hard. There's a way. You just don't know how to do it. No, your fingers are in the way. You're too stupid to understand.
Can't find it.
Lennox, you ruined the prank.
I thought you were talking at me.
No,
Hey,
throwing it at
let me know if
you.
y'all get dizzy.
Oh. Hey,
We're already spinning.
he's got a point.
Why?
You're never gonna be a welder. Ever.
Oh gosh.
That's on Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
Yeah, I caught you. I
felt
caught
the
you.
recoil off of Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
onto
really?
the
So,
United
so what's
States.
happening to them? You can feel it
Not
across the
stupid,
globe.
Lennox.
You are.
Emily,
What?
what is that?
Emily, no way you actually.
What's what?
Bro, no way you. Oh.
How did
He
you fall?
did that so you would look and he would throw it at you.
How did you?
How do you fall? I just
Use
did
your
that.
brain.
You don't have a brain.
We know.
Emily.
Oh.
hear Mr.
Dude,
Jordan.
Timmy, did you
Wait.
fart, bro?
Oh. Oh!
All right. So on 35, it says name the city located at 12 degrees south. So where would 12 degrees south be?
12 degrees south.
You guys remember how far one of these lines was?
It'd be on the bottom. It'd be.
How far was one of these lines?
30.
Like if this is the equator, this
15.
15.
15.
That's what I meant.
So 12 degrees south would be
A little under.
a little bit, not quite that far.
Like where Brazil
Like
or
right
Lima is.
Middle of Brazil, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then we're going 77 degrees west. So down here, this is 60, it curves way out like that.
It's Lima.
So this is 75 right here, it goes up by 15, dang it. So 60, this is 75, which is
Olivia.
Almost Lima.
To Olivia.
Basically.
Lima, Peru.
I knew it.
Selena.
Peru. So
Lima.
Is that 35?
Peru, yes.
What's 34?
It's, you gotta do it yourself, that's what it is.
I know that. I just spelled Peru. Please.
Selena Gomez.
Okay, 36, you just gotta do the Athens, Greece thing. Okay, actually we're skipping 37 and 38. I figured out in the other class the antipodal point was just the point on the opposite side of the globe. They wanted you to do like coordinates with that. It's a little bit tricky, but we'll skip it. 39, assuming the Earth is a sphere with a diameter of 7,900 miles, estimate the distance between two cities 40 degrees apart. Okay.
Alright.
40 degrees.
This 40 degrees is not a distance. Like 40 miles is a distance.
It would be.
Okay. This would only work if the cities were like directly north of each other. I guess you could count this way if you.
59.
As long as they're. Yeah.
Anybody have any idea how we could find that?
40.
It's 40.
Because it
The answer is
matches the...
59.
40 miles.
No, because it matches the thing. The 40 degrees.
Okay. It would be. This doesn't fit in this chapter as well as it does in a previous chapter. This is an arc length question. So how did we find the arc length once upon a time?
Oh, there's a formula. I don't remember.
Circumference
Oh, times theta over 360.
times, yeah. Oh.
That is.
Okay, it said the Earth's diameter was 7,900 miles. Therefore, the radius is,
3.
I don't know.
yeah, that divided by 2, right? That's,
3.
it's gonna be 3950.
Alright, the answer is 59.
That was not.
So, here, I'll write the formula first. So it's circumference times what you guys said, theta over 360. So the radius is 3950 and theta is 40.
Over 360.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we can just plug that in for England.
I'm telling you guys, 59.
Here's a visual for the camera there.
Like a
So you gotta plug in that bottom one to
Looks
figure
like
out.
you're taking that selfie.
Guys, we gotta take that out of the video.
Yeah.
Like block long.
My face was not in the picture.
Well,
We can edit it.
Yeah.
360.
I just told ChatGPT to draw a picture of Mr. Jordan.
2,750.
Yeah.
Point 6.
What'd you say, Lennox?
You're supposed to round to the nearest mile.
What'd you say?
We don't tell we.
Whoa.
It's 2000.
Did we?
I